Alright, hello and welcome you. I'm Uncle here to show you more One Coffee at a Time. Devlog 41 maybe? I'm also drawing here by little patches on my keyboard. No, I guess they're on the ball now, not my keyboard anymore. They wanted to make sure you guys know about that. Oh yeah. So what I did was made the camel slice into a recipe, which means I had to make a second assembling area in another food group called slice. I mean, eventually I was going to do this anyway. And then, like, another second assembly area within the method order. I haven't done all of what I need to be put in there, but I've done most of it. And then we done cut them out and all that. Doing all this too, but it doesn't quite, it's not quite making the recipe to access this area, which is a problem. I believe that is actually quite a big problem as well. So I'm gonna definitely have to look back into that and get it so it accesses this area around here. The reason why that's probably there is so we can make the mud cake. I'll show you what I've done. So we go get the mud cake dough, we cook that up. As this is useful for the mud cake and all that, and some other ones that are very Pacific. Whoops. That's the butter mix. So we go grab this, and we shove that in there. See, it goes and does the mud cake. And you know what? Let's cut off some mud cake. There we go. This is also, I've added this in as an item as well. Right now we can't make the bottom of the camel slice. That's why I need to fix up the little problem that I'll show you. We got all this together and it's taking away from the biscuit base or biscuit slice. It's connected, the cut biscuits is connected to the biscuit base, not making the recipe like the mixing bowl. I need to specifically do that. I probably use not available, not just being like, yeah, this is not available if this, something like that probably was what's going to happen. If I go open this, find where I'll cover it in. Let's go use make recipe. Use make made recipe. Is that how you spell it? No. Oh, I am too. There we go. So use made recipe and then we just on the biscuit base. So biscuit base is gonna be one that's like serious with I really have to do this on because I was thinking that like I had to come back and make it into an item. Same with the biscuit too. So I compromise with that because biscuit's likely gonna be made into something else and the biscuit base will be too. You know what I mean? Like biscuit base can be used for anything at this point. So if I turn that on, use made recipe, and I'll turn this is the one after, use made recipe. Where is it? Yeah. You can also that up. What happens if I don't have that? I think it doesn't go on the table. If I say, oh, it's not a wall gradient, I'll have a look. I think it's still going to end up with the same problems. It's going to go on the table, like I said. Or it's not going to go into the item slot. Oh no, it did went in there. I guess it doesn't work because it doesn't go. I guess we can keep that off. I guess that way it's not going to be a problem. You know what I mean? Okay, so we need to copy and paste that available. Somewhere probably. And then we also need to find where it. So I probably need to go. Oop. There we go. Then we just go here and say if use made recipe equals false. Tab. Oh yeah. What am I gonna do? Dot. I'm gonna get. I was thinking that it's a bit short. Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting. There. About to do. Hmm. That's if item recipe is false. Else we assume it will be just one. This is what it does there. I think I do have to put my else in there somewhere. It's saying else, it is just default one, you know, takes one. All it does is just take one. See what it does. Ooh, actually worked. So we do that. Oh, I'm gonna send messages now. I've gave my phone freedom. Oh, okay. No, I don't know why I feel like a week ago since I was talking to this person. When was on me yesterday? Yeah, that's something, isn't it? Not much. That's what you're saying back. Ask him what you're up to. I guess I'm hanging out with you guys, so I guess that's something. Hmm. Add on from item. Yeah, might not. Well, if recipe item does not go that. Let's go knee deep in this again. Knee deep in this now. Do 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 do. Okay. See, I definitely need to. There's something, but at least now, you know, doing that properly. That's good. Now I have to see what it does when I do that. Open that up again. See what it does when I do this and get the camel. Actually, nothing helpful. What's the weasel's type number? No sign of time. Interesting. Also getting an item with. Yeah. As I thought, so we need to, what we need to do with that is we need it to link in items. We need it to be doing its mixing bowl thing. The one thing for mixing bowl. Wow. God, this assembly that was complicated as shit. This helmet. Basically what we need is make null logic. But then gets this item recipe from the items that is mixing together. We need to mix together like a mixing bowl. So we can figure out, oh yeah, these items here. And all that. Like, oh my god. I'm mind bended already. Complicated as hell sometimes this game can be. But you kind of get what I mean. Like, basically, what we'll do is use mixing bowl logic. So, how do we do the mixing bowl? What we gotta look into next. Probably a lot more of it is probably in machine top, but I gotta look at the order first. Oh, so basically what we're doing is going to probably be using this like here. So we're going to basically data match this. So probably what we really need to do is go here, copy this. Then we go down to where the assembly is and then say else for this. Else if this recipe, so it should go kidnap the recipe, and then we should be able to do else. Might just go for that for a moment, and then say that item recipe equals recipe Now, in theory, it should work. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. In theory, they say. Basically, we should be able to go like this. Go kidnap. Oh, it actually might not work because we are using mixing bulb. Mixing bulb USB, which means we gotta go to the database and make something for the assembling table. Great. I don't think it's that complicated. Oh god, I'm just dropping things. Alright, probably should have got the Pacific one after. Basically, I think we're just going to use that again, but in a different phasing, you know what I mean? There we go. See how this is in different phasing. Oh god. You basically gonna do that all again, just, you know, in different phasing. So if we just gotta tell it to find its way. Find its look through the assembling area rather than the I'll spell it I think I would have needed to do this later anyway, probably. It's inevitable. We just do assembling here as well. First it checks for size. That's what this logic does. I know that it's gonna be pretty faulty if you haven't noticed it. It is a bit faulty in a way that what happens when something is a variation in size because it's how the recipe goes. But that is for me to come up to later, I guess, in a way. More than to worry about it now. So, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like it in a feeling. Where was that variable created? No, I got it. And And this one, but look at it. Oh, I thought I didn't put this much effort in the stovetop one. I was thinking about that too. I was like, so I didn't put that much effort in that. I'm pretty certain that, if I'm not mistaken, this is from the Westby. So we're gonna, or not, okay, whatever works for you, I guess, bunny. Yeah, and then we have to use assembly. Oh god. I have to do this again for assembly too. What a hillbilly's nightmare feel. Nice. Now we want to go back to assembling here. Pacing. So this is what's been sent over, if you don't know that one. So that variable, so the other variable is basically this variable with a different name. It's meant to this is meant to send over pretty much the same variable for both of them. Basically, if we did that correctly now, I don't know, should we make something? Basically, before I could have made anything on the assembly table that I could in the mixing bowl. Basically, what happened there? I probably should have done that. Yeah. Camel slice recipe. Is that really what I put down there? It must have been. Then the idea was that you grab it and then you cook it. But clearly, we haven't got that part yet. Oh yeah, no, that's the one I did for the tin, yeah. You know, part of me is surprised that worked. Oh my god. It is. A part of me is very surprised that this worked. Now, what we could do with this actually is do the old system for this, so then it makes chocolate. You know, that's what caramel slices. So basically, now we're going back to the mud cake system that I showed you earlier. So, wow, I feel like a genius. So basically, if we go to the ones tin, this is other. Basically, it needs oven. This is what we need to click. Where's oven? Oh, it needs cooking. There we go. Is war. Yes. We also need to link the Westby, so we go down here. Oh, finally making progress in this. This is really nice. Go like that. Then, in theory, we should get the second outcome. in theory, I don't know if, if that's going to happen, but we should get the cook outcome. I gotta make sure. Maybe those boxes. Yeah, okay. See what happens. Like sometimes it's about this. See what happens. That's the point of being able to play this anytime, anywhere that I need to. You know, why not take advantage of it? There we go. Oh my god, look at it. It's in the oven, guys. Oh yes. We're getting closer. I know assembling 2 won't work because we haven't set up the other part for assembling 2. Or anything much for assembling. Oh my god, look at this. We got it. Hell yes, we got the cook. Oh, we can't even place it down there. Look at this. So I added a new focus, a new phase of the caramel slice in. If you have, I guess you probably would have noticed that by now. Before we didn't have the cooking, being able to cook it, but I decided to add that in. You know, because I usually end up cooking my caramel, so I thought that'd be really cool to add in. I don't know how this character ends up having being half transparent sometimes. That's really cool. So basically what we need to do for this one is that if we go here, we need to tell it to be able to be put in the assembling table. This is not what we're after. Well, yeah. Yes. And this is still not actually technically what we're after. We're after this one right here, the one with the information. We're after needs assembling 2. Oh, already in there for the assembling 2. I just haven't put the other code in for assembling. Oh, look at it. Still wanna, I guess it's that's fine. Then we still want to take this. Oh yeah, it doesn't have. The Westby either, so put the Westby in there. I missed the other one, didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, surely. Hooked. What's that one spelt? And we want hooked. Yeah, and we're gonna go all the way down to the Westby again. And shove it in there. Basically, for this one to work, I wouldn't have to do that same progress with assembling 2. But I'll probably have to do it anyway, you know. Eventually. Basically, what I'm going to do with some of the logic is redo it in a way that so it can be accepted in by. It can accept ones who are in, I guess, phase number 2 of this is the old camel slice stuff. Pretty interesting, isn't it? To think about this is the code pretty much that made what we have today when it comes to Westby's. If you haven't seen that video of like the old camel slice video, I don't know how well I explained its biggest problem, but basically this code right here and all this is basically that code where it's about building and assembling it. basically the early version of what we got here with the Wespies now. The Wespies are like the new improved version, new fancy version. I think this is with the scones as well. Like, I ended up making scones in here before I started to really get into this. Yeah, so we also got this as well. Eventually we'll probably make a clone of that. Although we could, in theory. Depends if we do a third time. It might just be better for us to set those variables to be like, oh, whatever. So, assembling. So we can set another variable called assembling, and then it can equal 1 or 2 assembling, rather than just making 2 separate functions. So they might end up with a third assembling, you know. I might do that. That might be the easiest way to approach it. You know what I mean. But, you know, it's turned out really nice. I really like the way this one looks. And we feel like a good time in this video too. I think I did some other things too, but memory is stiff. Especially at the one moment. Combined with a bunch of coding and half sleep. That's what kind of day it's been. Yeah, we did. We added in the slice as a page. See, this is the recipe looking. I do have to alter this and make this better. I guess even if we got to this point, it wouldn't have not worked. Might also have to think about later on, you know how we have the biscuit slice here? Be able to go, I'm able to click on the biscuit slice recipe like this and be like similar to how the pins are set up. So if I go, be able to go straight to the biscuit base, you know, like how we able to go straight to the biscuit base here. I feel like it takes some fancy coding, but it'll be really nice. I want you to be able to bloodhound, like, whatever you need to find, whenever, wherever you need to go looking for this. I feel like it's very important. Pretty certain that all this should be in alphabetical order too. That's what happens, I'm pretty sure. And right now my word, I'm pretty sure, to make it alphabetical, so it went and ordered itself in alphabetical order before it prints itself on here. If I'm not mistaken. But I don't know, it might not. I don't know what the log cosine is a biscuit. I'll have to hide that one from the people's eyes eventually. You know, because once I've had one strong one I really want to add in, it's like part of half the installation. I just really like baking. There's always going to be a fancy dog that I was going to add in. My biggest problem, that recipe looks pretty good, but my biggest problem is like the orders on here, how they overlap. Like the arms on the floor having as many symbols they need isn't too bad, you know. I really like you guys really like the hot water for the black coffee. It really sounds really cool. It does. Oh, let's make some jam drops, you know. I always like the good old jam drop. Until some reason my I don't know why. I have this weird relationship with at least with the raspberry jam. Where some days I want it and some days I don't want it for some reason. Some days it makes me feel sick when I eat it, and some days it's just like, oh yeah, this is really nice, I want more, and then I make myself sick from it. Yeah, things happen, you know. But this should work too. I should check to make sure this works before we leave up the lands. Okay, stop filling my inventory. I'll just put down my random egg. You just ignore the random egg that's always in my inventory. That's probably going to be there, even in the demo version of this way. Okay, that still works and everything like that. That's good. You know, let's put some chocolate mud cake in there. Oh, no one wants my mud cake. What is this? And some biscuits. Take a screenshot of that. Screenshot of that. Oh yeah, we might go with... Actually, I might take a screenshot with the camel slice later, so... But I think I'll end it off with there today, guys. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.